Hello everyone and welcome to an ALTTP Daily Race Open Weekly. So this is going to be the same settings we run every week at this time. It is a 7-7 open seed. I am Zethno and hopefully will soon be joined by my co-com Briceratops. Outside of that, you can see all four of our runners are starting with the Lynx House opening. So there's that as an option. No, not a single person started with a Sanctuary start. There are some bombs on screen there a little earlier, so we're not going to be worried too much about bombs as all of our runners have picked them up. So we can completely ignore that particular part of the conversation. Outside that, we're going to see what this item is. We're starting with a mirror. Well, that's definitely a interesting item. Definitely something we're going to want to see early. Okay, so Render chooses a different strat. Render is... I am going to take that back. I'm not exactly sure what Render is doing. I thought it was they were going to do something else. Okay, going into Hyrule Castle. So 2 in Hyrule Castle. We got Wind Fox in the bottom right going over to Eastern Palace area into Saha. And Slumberjack in the bottom left going over to the forest. In the meantime, Render, as I mentioned, and Deep Fried going into the castle. We are going to see who comes up with something interesting first. We got Deep Fried with a mushrooms. That's our first item in the castle. Render and Deep Fried going with bomb strats to attain this mushroom. That was a very fast check on Slumberjack's side. That was rupees in the forest, so that's not going to be anything helpful. Wind Fox making their way over. Wind Fox did pick up Burna in that particular area, so Saha was hiding a Burna. That could be helpful down the road. Outside of that, we are waiting to see who finds the next important item. 3 completely different routes here. So that's always interesting to see because we can always see runners diverge. I will be keeping an eye on chat here, so if you are one of the 66 people watching us in chat right now, please do let me know what you think you're going to see, and I'll take that into account. We do have Blindshot, and that is a glove and a sword. Okay, Kakariko is loaded. Our runners are going to have to get there sooner than later. Thankfully, that is not a location that is likely to be skipped by any... Oh, wow. Okay, we got flute in there as well. We got a flute, a mushroom, or no, so flute and a glove and a sword all next to each other. That is huge. We do have a question in chat. How many total runners? We have 35 total runners today. That is a good point. We have 35 total runners, but 4 are being restreamed. Stacker Rico much. I agree with that. We do have 35 total restreamers. Once the first of our on-stream runners does finish, I will comment on how our off-stream runners did. Until that point, until that first runner is finished, I will attempt to keep that a little bit of a secret. Again, if you have any questions or thoughts on what's going on, please do let us know in chat, and I will respond to what's going on as it goes. Meanwhile, we really haven't found much else. Kakariko is loaded with a glove, a flute. Oh, weird. Okay, I missed boots. I missed boots. I assume it was in Kakariko somewhere. But I looked away for 2 seconds from the correct runner, and boots have been found. Yeah, I agree. That's got to be a well. That's got to be a well. Slumberjack has found the right thought process here. finding sword, flute, and gloves, or boots immediately, and gloves. There's a little heart piece. Heart piece is great early, something you don't really care about late, but early game, man, is that helpful. No randomizer today, so those chickens are just chickens. We're being told in chat that is Kakariko well. That definitely makes sense as to where the boots would have been. Slumberjack is doing a little bit of running around of Kakariko here. Meanwhile, we do have the Wind Fox delving deeper into Hyrule Castle, whereas Renderer and Deep Fried have joined Slumberjack in the village. We'll see Wind Fox going deeper. I'm not sure how deep Slumberjack went here. Was it Slumberjack that came in, or Renderer? Whoever else was joined, whoever else came in here. Meantime, we'll see what's here on the bookshelf in the library. Not something important, it's a piece of art. That said, all the runners will have boots by the time they get here, so it's not a big deal. Slumberjack opting to not check it, but to visually check what the item is. It is a full heart, which Slumberjack does not pick up. Okay, I'm seeing the word hammer. I must have been looking away. There was a hammer in Kakariko as well. Okay, so these runners are going to be speeding along with the damage. Hammer is in the back of Tavern, I have been told. That makes a lot of sense based on when I looked away. There's 4 runners. I only have 2 eyes. Unfortunately, I cannot look at all 4 screens at once. Thank you to our chat and to our active viewers who are helping me out a little bit here. As I said, I will be keeping an eye on chat. Wow. Okay, so we have hammer, we have boots, we have gloves. So the big thing we're going to be looking for is, where is that moon pearl? What is going to give us that dark world access? Our runners could have a lot of different locations that could be in. We are getting a lot of bombs from Mini Moldrum Cave. Wow, that is a lot of bombs. Okay, the Mini Moldrum Cave is just a bomb refill. So where's Slumberjack going next? Slumberjack not going to check Ice Rod Cave. Going to go right up the mountain. Going to check Ice Rod Cave. Okay, I missed the move there. Just taking the flute method a little bit faster. Oh boy. Okay, we got a comment in chat that the cave was ready to blow. Yeah, there were 9 bombs in there. I could agree with that. We got rupees in Ice Rod Cave. That is not helpful. Will we see a water walk setup here from Slumberjack? We will not. So it looks like we're going to see the flute again. Oh, we have Wind Fox going somewhere completely different. We are seeing a mushroom turn in. The mushroom was a rupee. Wind Fox has hard reset to save that mushroom for later, in case that becomes something interesting. Deep Fried has turned in the old man and gotten a piece of heart. That's not particularly helpful. Slumberjack is now over in eastern area checking Saha's closet. We know that's nothing because we had Cane of Burna, but no progression items. Because we've already had Wind Fox over there earlier. Renderer doing a map check there quickly. We already know that Tower of Hera and Eastern Palace are our crystals, and the desert is a pendant. In the meantime, we're just gonna see what else is going on up here on the mountain. Deep Fried seeing some rupees up on Spectacle Rock. We have a check of Agina. More bombs! Okay, So, if you are in a cave in this seed, you are going to find bombs. That seems to be the rule. We're going to see if it continues for the next little bit. But Deep Fried checking Tower of Hera, finding some rupees. A Render checking the cave, finding some arrows there. Not sure if Deep Fried checked it earlier, but I may have missed it. Yes, I agree with Vampenga. If I mispronounced your name, I apologize. But bomb seed, yes. The bombs are just... The caves are just bomb stockpiles. I agree. And there's there's more bombs. Slumberjack finding bombs in the dungeon in the back of Hyrule Castle. So as long as you have a roof over your head, you will find bombs this seed. Deep Fried going a little bit deeper into Tower of Hera here. We're going to see what happens a little bit farther. We got some arrows. Render in the basement, picking up the big key. Wind Fox is going to be going over to Ice Rod Cave, going to find absolutely nothing because Slumberjack has already been over there. Slumberjack following in Wind Fox's footsteps and is going to find nothing in the basement of Hyrule Castle. Chat is letting me know that we have found both items at Hera. I definitely did not see that yet, but that is good to know. That means the boss is going to have nothing, and it means that we will not have to do the basement this time, which is going to be great for our two runners in that dungeon, Renderer and Deep Fried. The big question is, what are we going to see next? Currently, all our runners are following each other's footsteps. Wind Fox is coming out of Sanctuary, might do something interesting. Deep Fried coming out of a dungeon. Those are the two to watch right in this exact moment. Deep Fried going over to East Death Mountain. This is definitely a new area, something we have not seen from any of our runners. The dead rocks causing a few problems. If you've ever played this game, you know dead rocks are not your friend. Render following Deep Fried into the Moldorm fight, going for the first crystal. And now we will have two runners with one crystal in a moment, while Deep Fried runs in circles in Spiral Cave. I'll let you guess why it's named that. As we were being told by Dark Shadows 59 in chat, the only good dead rock is a good dead rock is a dead rock. That is a hard sentence to say, but I agree. They are always in the way. Wind Fox is heading over to Kakariko Village, and Slumberjack is in the dark. Renderer following Deep Fried over to East Death Mountain. This makes a lot of sense based on where they were. In the meantime, we are seeing some following up on each other's footsteps. Deep found Mitz is what I'm being told. Okay, wow. East Death Mountain has Mitz then. I have to say that's got to be the bottom of Spiral Cave, because I looked over at the other runners to double check where they were. We did just get a medallion as well. So, Mitz is great. Mitz means, on Deep Fried's side, means that we definitely do have Dark World access as soon as we find that Moon Pearl. So, we have 198 viewers on, or 96 viewers on this stream right now. Tell me, where do you all think Mitz are? I did just see that we do have a raid coming in from Speed Gaming Portuguese. Welcome. This is our weekly ALTTPR race, 7-7 Ganon seed. We are not too far in. Our runners are just doing their initial checks. But to everybody watching, where do you think we're going to find this Moon Pearl? Please let me know. Oh boy, we have Zora comments in chat. No. Give me something a little bit nicer than Zora, please. To our viewers, where do you think these? Where do you think this Moon Pearl is that is not Zora? Because we've had 3 people say it. Let's give some options here. Okay, checkerboard cave. That's one. Pyramid. Oh boy, you're not hoping for. You're not wishing our runners good luck here. It is possible. Checkerboard cave again is possible. Unfortunate, but is possible. You all really want our runners to find this Moon Pearl in the worst possible place. Okay, sick kid. That's a little nicer. That's a little nicer. We would need to find a bottle. Oh, no, we have a bottle. We have multiple bottles. Did I? No, here. Okay. Oh, Moon Pearl was on Sick Kid. I did not see Deep Fried pick it up. Okay. I apologize for that. Thank you, chat. Again, four runners, 2 eyes. Unfortunately, I can only see so much. So Sick Kid is the important thing. Now the question is, we've had 2 bottles on render side and 1 on deep fried. Can chat let me know where we found said bottles? Because I missed both pickups. Otherwise, we are seeing deep fried go into Thieves Town. So 1 bottle was on Graveyard. That is an unfortunate location for a bottle, especially when it leads to Moon Pearl. That is a location a lot of runners are not necessarily going to check very quickly. I'm going to assume that's the extra bottle that Render has and not the one Deep Fried has. But in the meantime, Deep Fried is the one giving us new locations. Everybody else is following in each other's footsteps, so keep an eye on what Deep Fried's picking up over here in Thieves Town. Okay, so we got Deep Fried picking up the key going into the back of Thieves Town here. Ooh, Render doing that check. We had somebody guessing that the Moon Pearl could have been on Checkerboard Cave. It was not. However, Render going into the area that would provide that check. Render mirroring, likely to avoid the bird there, because the Murder Dactyl, definitely a fun little thing to view. I missed that. A medallion. Render attempting to do the mirror glitch to get into here. We got to get a super bunny inside the cave. Did we get it? We did not. We got another bottle on Deep Fried side, so we've found our 3rd bottle of the game. So bottles all over the place. Okay, so Bombos is the Meyer medallion, so that's something we're going to have to find at some point. Ether was a Turtle Rock one. We already have that, so we have access to Turtle Rock. However, Fire Rod would be helpful, and Ice Rod eventually could be helpful if it... Oh, it is a crystal. So, let's talk about that a little bit. Our pendants are Desert Palace, Skull Woods, and our green pendant is on Turtle Rock. Everything else is a crystal. We had a map check earlier. Thank you to our trackers. Just a shout out to our trackers. We have Revenant and Nira Lightshine as our 2 trackers today. Thank you, because Those extra eyes and that extra help is huge. Render has found a bow. Yeah, so Render did not find a Moon Pearl in Checkerboard Cave, but that bow check, getting an early bow without Moon Pearl, that could be a big difference. We're gonna see what impact that makes to our runners today. Meanwhile, Deep Fried making his way deeper into Thieves Town, picking up the Maiden, gonna go fight Blind soon. Definitely keep an eye out for that. It should be our second boss fight. Our first, a little bit more difficult boss fight overall. Render does find Lamp. That is a pretty big find. Lamp and Bow on Render's side. Render is now in Logic for Eastern, has found a whole bunch of options. It's going to make things way easier. Once he finds the Moon Pearl, Pod's going to be in Logic. Just Moon Pearl Bow is a huge pickup. Let's see if Render can turn that into some sort of routing advantage over the other players. Meanwhile, Slumberjack and Windfox have picked up that Boldorm kill, have picked up their first crystal, and all four of our restreamed runners are at 1 crystal each. Just a reminder that we do have 35 total entrants into this race. We are just restreaming the 4 on screen. And here is the blind fight. Phase 2 is done on Deep Fried side. Still got 2 hearts of health, and no! Unfortunately, Deep Fried taking a hit. Taking that death, was not able to pull off the scripted fight. Will he try it again? He will not. Looks like Blind will come later with a little bit more health. The second fight on Blind is definitely a lot harder. When you walk in the first time, Blind does the exact same thing every single time if you stand in the exact same spot. So it can make it a little bit easier to fight it at low health or low stats. However, the second time, it's really up to you, and without some sort of assistance, it could be difficult. Maybe, unfortunately, Deep Fried, the one who just died there, is the only runner on screen that does not have Cane of Burna, which does make that fight significantly easier. Looking over, one of our trackers is informing me that we did find the 4th bottle over in Desert, so all 4 bottles have now been found. Render having 3 of the 4. Render having the bottle advantage here. Let's see. Render has a lot of items here. Still hasn't found that Moon Pearl. But if he is able to find it, he does have a lot of the other items he would require to get around the world. Render needs to go check Sick Kid. Go back. You have Flute. Hopefully, this makes a lot of sense. Picking up Eastern Palace, has Lamp, has Bow, can get through it, will do it. Hopefully, we see that Sick Kid check soon, and Render can get back in line and potentially even take the advantage over the other players. But Render is following the old ALTTP strategy. Yeah, ABCD. Always be clearing crystal dungeons. I guess we're going to see what happens now. We do have Deep Fried over there picking up the purple chest. See if anything comes out of that. Did I just see a sword? Was that right? Yeah, I just saw a sword. Render picks up Master Sword. Windfox also has Master Sword. Now, I missed that. Where was the second sword on Render? Did Render or Windfox go over there as well? I'm losing track of which runner went which direction. But we have 2 runners now with Master Sword, 2 with Fighter Sword. Ah, yes. Thank you, Alex. Windfox did go over to Eastern early. That was the runner that did that really early Eastern Palace check, so that makes sense. It's the same sword. Chad is mentioning that we may have found a can of Samaria on Slumberjack's side in Hype Cave. Unfortunately, I did not see it. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. That's definitely an important pickup, if so. Render with a boss fight. Will we have the setup? Are we going to have an early quick kill? Yep, that looks pretty clean. Will we get the quick kill on the last boss? Yes, we will. And nice kill by Render. Okay, we see some more rupees. Our blacksmiths are making rupees today. Hopefully they got a contract for that. They're just not making rupees just because they feel like it. What else is coming up here? I think everyone's now kind of following each other's footsteps. I think we may have... Oh, no. Deep Fried is getting that purple chest pickup. Let's see what happens here. We got... bombs? Seed. What's with the bombs? Slumberjack is going to flute over and going to also pick up the bombs out of this locked lunchbox purple chest. 26 minutes in. I just want to know, we're 26 minutes in. We have mitts, we have hammer, we have both canes, we have master sword, we have boots, we have moon pearl, we have mirror. Like, we have a lot of items and a lot of bombs. Like, these bombs just keep coming. But when we look at it, we have a lot of items already available. I'm trying to think of what we need to find left. We need to find both rods and bombos. We are going to need that, those flippers as well, just because we do need to finish Swamp Palace. So, to our viewers here, to everybody watching, what do you think we're going to find next? Where's the next big item, and where is it going to be? Let me know in chat. Where do you think? What's the next big item, and what location is it in? Apparently, we did find Quake in Hype Cave as well. That is a great item, but not particularly helpful to our runners because it is not required, especially with Lamp being in a relatively nice location. That's... Oh, there we go! A water walk on Render's side. Always nice to see. Always nice to see this little glitch. Gets around a lot faster. Question is, what are we going to see? Are we going to see it go straight to the Zora area? We are. Oh, man. And my question, the first person that answers what the next big item where they think it's going to be, Fire Rod in the back of pod. That's just mean. Don't do that to our runners. But, hey, if you want to think of another mean location, let me know in chat. You might get it called out here. Where do you think the next big item is going to be? Location and... or item and location. What do you think it is? The next progression item. Where is it going to be, and what is it? Meanwhile, we do have Render checking a new location here. Gonna go to Zora. I don't think I've seen any runners come here just quite yet. 500 rupees spent on Zora. What is Zora gonna give us? Zora likes to give us really unfortunate things. Yes, 500 rupees for 1 rupee. There it is. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Zora does not like giving us a return on our investment. So, once again, I've only had one guess to our runners here, or to our viewers. Come on, give me some guesses. Item and location. Where do you think it's going to be? We could have the Fire Rod. We could have the Ice Rod. It could be the Flippers. It could be Hookshot. Those are the main items we're looking for, I think, right now. So pick one of those items and let me know where you think it might be. We do have Deep Fried heading into a new location. Nope. Taking a little bit of a sidetrack, picking up some locations that haven't been checked. That's not going to provide... You know what? This is going to provide the Cane of Burna, which is going to be huge because this is the runner that we'll need to go back and find blind again. That makes it really easy. Oh, Renderer in the basement of Hera. Unfortunately, this is going to be a waste of time. We know we have found both items, and Render has figured out that that was not correct. No. Oh, no. Maybe it wasn't on the peg correctly. Ooh, Render. Not where you want to be, unfortunately. Render is taking a good long amount of time to track this item in the basement, but we already know both items have been found, so this is a map or a compass. Unfortunately, not something that you're going to want to take too much time on. Meanwhile, Windfox is going to go over check the Zora area. Slumberjack is bringing the Maiden over. Can we see our first finish of the blind fight? As I mentioned, blind does the exact same thing the first time you walk in every time. Let's see if Slumberjack can pull off this finish. There we go. Phase 1 is great. I see that Renderer has left the dungeon. Likely has figured out that, oops, I actually have all the items in here, and I don't need to actually finish this area. Here it is, and this is what I'm talking about. Cane of Burna, if you don't finish that third phase right, Cane of Burna is beautiful. You can't take any damage. Cane of Burna does the same amount of damage to blind as anything else. And Slumberjack picks up that green pendant. Okay, so we have chat talking about potentially Flipper's Catfish. We did see a pickup of Zora's. Oh, Catfish. I say those words and know I made a mistake. Flipper's Catfish is one heck of a guess. And I gotta say, you really don't like our runners today, do you? If you want Catfish to be holding the Flippers, you really want our runners to have a bad time. See, this is what happens. Chat is full of unfortunate guesses. We got a map here on Renderer's side. Deep Fried's in the dark. Windfox is continuing in through Pod, though. So, if you want to look at potentially some new items, Windfox is the screen to look at the moment. I don't remember seeing anyone else go through Desert yet. Maybe somebody did and I looked away. However, this could be something new as well on Slumberjack's side. Unfortunate guesses or correct guesses? Yeah. I mean, Flippers could definitely be there and it could be unfortunate. That's the bottle. That's the fourth bottle. So we have seen this because we've seen all 4 bottles. We are going to see Deep Fried enter a boss fight right now. Going to be one of the easier boss fights of the game. But if you can get it right, getting it right and getting it perfect can be a little bit difficult. We are going to get a pretty good kill there. Not quite the fast kill, but maybe only about a second longer. Flippers in Pod. I'm watching Deep Fried. Windfox is finding Flippers. Okay, so there's the next material item. We have found Flippers. We're going to see where that leads us. Unfortunately, the runner with the Flippers Wow, Windfox does have Ganon Samaria, as we can see by the fact that they're using it. So, Windfox should be able to... Oop, nice use of the Samaria glitch right there, getting through those blocks, making it nice and easy. If Windfox does want to get into Swamp, they will be able to use the Samaria glitches. That feels a little low. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, I thought Windfox might have set that up a little bit low. That looked a little low for the Hammer Yump. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, okay. that first one was about that first one was, I think, a whole area too low. That's okay. He's figured it out, gotten the jump, nicely done. Meanwhile, we are getting a check of Lumberjack Ledge that looked like bombs to me. If it is bombs, then we are not going to see Aga at all, just due to the fact that we already have Dark World access. One of our trackers confirming in chat that, yeah, that's a dead Aga. Unfortunately, if you are one of our viewers that likes seeing Aga killed, you're not going to see it tonight. We got a map on Windfox's side, and the other item is a small key. That's not helpful. Okay, I'm being corrected. Aga doesn't quite die in the first fight. You're correct, but, you know, Aga fall. Is that a better term? We do have the Aga 2 fight. Oh, we're seeing another Hammer Yump over on Deep Fried side. Everybody doing this. This is an interesting choice because it doesn't really provide a huge benefit in an open seed. Makes it a little bit faster if you get it right off the bat, but our runners are actually losing a little bit of time with this glitch. We have two runners almost simultaneously opening up that basement. Take a look at that. Our bottom runners are in sync. Slumberjack and Windfox opening up that basement of Pod. Slumberjack gets in first. Meanwhile, Render just getting some rupees at a chess game. And Deep Fried getting the jump. We're doing some turtle kills here. Both our runners should be done now. Yes, they are. Here we go. Slumberjack already halfway done the first phase of the fight. Windfox entering it right now. Got to get a whole bunch of hits with this hammer if they want to do that. Let's see what every runner uses to finish this fight. Awkward without a good sword or silvers, so... Look at that! Windfox entered with Slumberjack about halfway down phase 1, but Windfox is done first. Nope, not first. Just a little later, look first. But at the same time, though, they're going to exit together with those crystals. Half magic being picked up. That is a nice upgrade. It is something that no experienced runner absolutely needs, but every runner, no matter what your experience, likes seeing. Slumberjack going back in. to check the back because he hasn't checked it yet. Meanwhile, Windfox is going to go straight into Eastern. So we're still looking for both Fire Rod, Ice Rod, and then we're also looking for Bombos and Hookshot. So chat, what's the next item? What's the next key item that we're going to find? And where do you think it's going to be? Let me know. We got a guess of Hookshot and Meyer. Yeah. Chat does not like our runners today. What else is everybody guessing? Hookshot and Meyer. We got a guess of Vanilla Hookshot. Okay. Yeah, that could be it. I mean, Hookshot and Swamp, that would just be rude. But it's possible. Ped Hookshot. So everybody wants Hookshot to be the next item. But everyone has a different idea of where that next item should be. Keep those guesses coming. I'm still reading chat here. Yeah, and just to confirm, Ped is not dead. Ped could very well be that Hookshot. It could still be, I mean, Ped could be Ice Rod right up until the fact that we find it. So, until someone reads it, Ped is alive. Book on Catfish. I like that guess. I like that it's a little bit different. It's still picking one of the worst possible locations, but it's a different guess. We do have render on phase 2 of the blind fight. 2 scripted slots. Well done. Can we get the third phase? A little bit off, but quite enough health that it's not a problem. If you're learning this game, learn phase 1 and 2, and phase 3 will figure itself out. Oh, I am being told that Windfox has checked Catfish. I did not watch that portion, but apparently it was not anything important. So unfortunately, book on Catfish is not going to be the solution. Bombos on Ped was another guess. Bombos could be on Ped. Pedestal has a lot of things it could still be. Deep Fried fighting Helmasaur over here in the top right. Going to be getting his third crystal. That will tie him with Windfox for the most crystals. Render choosing to do Dig Game and finding more bombs. Come on, game. Why is everything bombs? Every time I pause to look at something, it's bombs. Meanwhile, Deep Fried picking up that half magic. Render the only runner without it now. There's just a lot of bombs this seed. Okay, so what are we seeing? Graveyard Ledge checked, but we've seen this already. All our runners are following in each other's footsteps. No one is checking anything new. So, just a reminder, these runners are putting on a great show, and you can follow their channels. We only have 2 runners links there, but there are 2 more. Do give them a follow. Deep Fried taking the jump and the water walk. Nicely done from Meister Art Cave. With flippers, you can kind of skip a whole portion of the walking to get into your water walk. We have another boss fight on Slumberjack's side. Again, it's going to be Armos Knight. That was unfortunate timing. Slumberjack tries to recover, but is going to not get the quick kill. That's fine. Still a great kill on Slumberjack's side right there. What are we going to see now? All our runners are just following each other's footsteps. We're still looking for the same items. We're looking for Fire Rod, Ice Rod, Hook Shot, and Bombos. If you are watching and you are just joining us, please do let me know in chat. Let me know what you think the next key item is going to be and where you think it's going to be. We've had a number of guesses, and let me know. We have had the other two runners' Twitches posted it now in chat. Please do, if you're gonna go, please do follow all four of our runners. They've done a great job. We do have Deep Fried going over to Zora, gonna find that 1 rupee for 500. Not a great changeover. Render finds that Quake. I just do want to throw out a little thank you to our two trackers that are with us today, near Lightshine and Alex, for watching what I cannot. I have 2 eyes. I cannot watch all 4 screens. I have Death Note, and I'll be here for the rest of the race with you. What else? I don't know what else to say. Yeah, Spike Cave. A lot of people guessing Spike Cave. It could be something. What is going on? Like, everyone's just following each other's footsteps. We really don't have too much to talk about. So give me some interesting while we're watching everyone following each other's footsteps, give me some interesting guesses in chat. Let's give us something to talk about. Ooh, we are having our first look into Turtle Rock over on Deep Fried side. Let's look at the top right. We got something to watch here. We got new items coming up right here. Will we see Deep Fried go in? No, Deep Fried opens it, goes over to Hookshot Cave. Will the first item in Hookshot Cave be the Hookshot? This is in logic. Are we going to find Hookshot in Hook? Oh, Deep Fried falls. Let's do this again. This is a potential. This item right here is in logic with boots. It is rupees. That is not what we're looking for. Unfortunate. Okay. That would have been a really cool thing to see. Windfox, bottom right. Let's take a look at a boss fight. We got blind. We got the scripted blind fight. Can we get that? 1, 2, 3 hits. No, not 3 hits. Every phase of blind takes 3 hits. Doesn't matter what you hit him with. It can be any damage level that you want. And there it is. Blind is down. Our third runner to complete the green pendant blind fight. I'm sorry. One of the comments in chat from Dark Shadows. Deep finding more bombs in a cave. Yep. Well, bombs in a cave is the name of the scene. We could just name this seed "Bombs in a Cave." If you're indoors in a cave, you're probably gonna find bombs. But let's keep this going. What else is going on here? Render is following through Pod, which we've already seen. Slumberjack going into Dark World. On the CAC side, Windfox absolutely using up all his magic. I can only assume that this is intended to be a fake powder situation in a moment. Oh no, we have a guess of Fire Rod on Laser Bridge. You don't like our... Is there a particular runner that you're trying to curse here? We have 35 runners today. Is there a particular one that you really don't want to have a good time? Meanwhile, we have Deep Fried going deeper into Turtle Rock. We got a comment in chat. All 35 shouldn't have a good time. Yep, all 35 runners. We just want to watch some pain today. You know, I'm not running this seed, so, and I'm not the one that cursed it, so they can all blame you, not me. Oh no! Oh no! Are we guessing that there's gonna be a fire rod next to an ice rod on Laser Bridge? That's just mean. You absolutely don't know this dungeon's finishable until you get absolutely to the end. Here it is, Windfox. As I mentioned, I knew it was coming. Here is the fake powder. We knew it was coming with that lamp usage. What does this become? I haven't seen a runner do this yet. It is rupees. That's not helpful. Meanwhile, Render has defeated King Helmasaur, taken off the mask, defeated the boss, going to pick up that crystal. I've looked over at our other runners, so I am being told by chat that the big key of Turtle Rock is Fire Rod locked. If that is the case, then unfortunately Fire Rod can't be there. I mean, Fire Rod and Ice Rod can... No. Can't. Ice Rod could be next to the big key in Roller Room over there on the Firelock side. Oh no, we have a new guess. By a new guesser, I think, here. Ice Rod on Ped. Ooh, that's not nice to our runners. But we got 136 viewers right now. Come on, give me a guess. Where do you think? What's our next item, and where's it gonna be? You can guess the Fire Rod, the Ice Rod, the Bombos, and the Hookshot still. Oh, Bombos! Wait, did I miss it? Bombos was in Mimic Cave? I literally looked away for 2 seconds. This is why we have trackers, and this is why we have... Oh, bombs, not bombos. I can't. Okay, reading problem. That said, I should have guessed that. This is the there are bombs in a cave scene. If you were in a cave and you open a chest, you will find bombs. I should have guessed that. Oh, here it is. Hey, we're gonna get a Spike Cave check. Based on the rest of this game, it's gonna be bombs, because it's a cave! Oh, it's rupees. It was not bombs, but it was a guess. Unfortunately, it did not follow you're in a cave, you're getting bombs rule, but... We have found Bombos! Nobody guessed it! The next progression item was Bombos in Skull Woods. Unfortunately, not a single viewer guessed that, so no points to anybody. So we have Bombos now, so we have access to Mire. We have Boots, so we can get in the Mire, and we have Lamp. So we can get through Mire if we need to. Ooh, Renner, I think, tried to do a bomb jump there, said, forget it, I'm just going to run it. Oh, so Render has had that bonus for a while, it just hasn't been up. Okay, that's fine. It allowed us for some more guessing, even though we knew exactly where it was. It happens. We all only have a certain number of eyes, and there's a lot of things going on all at once. Here we go, Ice Palace, though. Ice Palace we have not seen yet. Unfortunately, Slumberjack did not pull off the quick kill, so gonna go through the kill with Master Sword. Windfox going through the Spike Cave. Gonna find 20 rupees in here, gonna be disappointed. Let's see what Slumberjack finds, though, because these are some new checks here. What are we going to see? What is Slumberjack gonna pick up in this moment? Okay, here it is. Do we get... Yep, nice, quick icebreaker glitch. Well done by Slumberjack. Render gonna go and check under the bridge quickly with that mirror. Not gonna find anything important. A camper there just gonna donate his life savings. Oh no! Oh whoa! We got a new guesser in chat. Book on Cold Stare for Fire Rod on Ether Tablet. Oh man, there's a guess. That's one heck of a guess. Keep those guesses coming. Meanwhile, Slumberjack using that bombos to great effect, clearing up the room. No hookshot. Slumberjack's got to go this the slow way. Nope, not going to go for the big chest. Must not have the big key yet. Oh no! Slumberjack falls. That is unfortunate. Wasn't close enough to the pit. Meanwhile, Windfox going into Turtle Rock. We know that the big key of Turtle Rock is Fire Rod locked, so that's unfortunate. Nope, just opening it up. Probably going to go into Hookshot and then go back in. But we do know that the big key is Fire Rod locked. We're not going to find that in there. We have a comment about Pyramid Fairy. Pyramid Fairy is still in play. I'm not sure what the two crystals are here. Hot and Swamp? Yeah. I mean, we still need to find a hookshot. There was a really, really early guess that there was going to be a vanilla hookshot. That there was going to be a vanilla hookshot. A hookshot in Swamp Palace Big Chest. If that is the case, we could very easily... Yeah, we could have it on Pyramid Fairy. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I looked away. Whoa! How did Hook? What? Where did How did Windfox get over there? Did we get a hover that I missed? I apologize. I missed the commentary on the hover because I was looking at on another screen. Well then, Windfox hovering to get some more access to items. Well done by Windfox. Unfortunately, was not able to pull off anything too critical. We did find a book. the book could be something important. If this book, if Windfox finds this on Ether Tablet, this could be huge. What is this item? The item is arrows. Nope. Arrows are not an important thing. Let's take a look back at Slumberjack's side. Slumberjack is fighting Cold Stare. It is a crystal fight. It could be an item. Let's see. Does Slumberjack finish this fight? Yes, Slumberjack finishes the fight. Well done, Slumberjack. Going to get the kill on Cold Stare. Gets a small key. Ooh, that was Samaria locked. They all have Samarios, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, just by the way, Slumberjack does have Temper Rod. Temper Rod. That's an item in this game, right? Temper Rod? Nah, Tempered Sword. There must have been a Tempered Sword in Ice Palace. Meanwhile, Render gonna do the Ice Palace checks, probably gonna quite tell us exactly where Slumberjack found that sword now that we're looking at it. Deep Fried is investigating Skull Woods, and Windfox is looking into that Turtle Rock that we know is not going to find anything. Thank you, Captain. The sword was in the big chest in Ice Palace. And we got a Meyer track here on Slumberjack's side. This is something we've been waiting for. So let's see if this turns into anything. We still have 3 big items we're looking for. Both rods and a hook shot. If you have not made a guess yet, please let me know in chat. Where do you think it's going to be? What's the next big item and where? Render makes the jump in Ice Palace. Deep Fried entering Ice Palace, going to use the Bombos as well. Everyone's going into ice with this Bombos, trying to use it as their damaged fire item because nobody has the fire rod. Unfortunately, we know the fire rod's not in here. You know, all these guesses about Hookshot being in vanilla or in swamp somewhere, like, this is becoming more and more likely that Hookshot's actually in swamp. Oh! We found Ice Rod. Well then. Okay, Slumberjack finds one of the last few items we're looking for to finish this game. There is Ice Rod. Slumberjack's done a good job of finding a lot of these items earlier than everybody else. Slumberjack made that early Kakariko dip, picked up all the items early. He's managed to pick up the Ice Rod early. This could be good. Can Slumberjack turn it into a completion? It's the big thing is, where is the Hookshot and the Fire Rod? We gotta get some Hookshot on Pet. Okay. So, Hookshot's either in Swamp or on Pet, according to our viewers. Both of those options are absolutely horrible for our runners. Okay, we got an Argus fight going on here on Slumberjack's side. Nice, pretty good kill there. I think there's... No, that's all of the little eyes. Well done. Out of arrows, Slumberjack is, but does complete the fight. Render starting the Cold Stare fight. Let's jump one screen up there. Watch that. Windfox is picking up the Bombos tablet and gets a full heart. Deep Fried makes the jump in Ice Palace. Wait. Did I miss something on Render's side? What just happened? Okay, I missed something. I'm not sure what happened. The ice wasn't even broken, and Render finished. I missed something. If somebody in chat can tell me what I missed, that would be great. The comment, Render is a witch. I'll take that, but that's not the reason I'm looking for. Like, the ice was still formed when Render finished that fight. I'm not quite sure how that was done. I don't know that particular strategy, and I'm curious. Okay, so... that might be a question for the end of the end of the seed if nobody has an answer for that. Meanwhile, we do have Windfox in Swamp. So all those people who are cheering for a vanilla hookshot or a vanilla adjacent hookshot, we are going to be watching Windfox. Windfox may be able to pull out that hookshot somewhere in ice. Eve. Piece of heart on that big chest. The guess of vanilla hookshot is dead. Boss fight going on over at Deep Fried side. About to finish Gold's there. We are getting some confirmation that Slumberjack, in fact, did not have the Ice Rod, but does have the Fire Rod. We had a little bit of a color discrepancy on the viewer side, and that's a pretty big difference. Oh, wait. Both rods were in mire. Oh, no. Slumberjack didn't find both rods? Oh, no, Jack. Jack didn't check left side mire. Well, I am sorry, Slumberjack. That's an unfortunate leave. When you play these seeds, you have to make judgment calls. You have to make calls on where you think items are going to be and what you want to leave behind. You want to beat somebody else, you want to figure out what you want to leave behind. And unfortunately, Slumberjack in this particular seed has made the wrong call. and has left Ice Rod in Mire. It is a decision that every runner makes at some point. What am I going to determine is worth trying to leave behind? But meanwhile, Renner finishing up this Argus fight. Let's keep an eye on the top left here. And Deep Fry just defeated Blind. Yeah, as to the comments in chat, yeah, no. Jack is not going back to Mire now until the absolute end. Unfortunately, that switches his position. With the Ice Rod, I would actually put Slumberjack potentially in the lead here in our 4 restreamed runners, being in the correct place, about to finish Turtle Rock and be able, just basically looking for the hook shot. Unfortunately, leaving that one item behind puts Slumberjack from the lead of our four runners to a completely unknown entity, and we have no idea when Slumberjack may be able to regain his position in the race. And you gotta feel for Slumberjack in this case. Oh look! Slumberjack finding more bombs in a cave. Because what else is new? What do we got? Who else is going? We got Windfox going over to Mire. That is the right call. Now, the question is, will Windfox full clear this dungeon? All I can hope for is yes. Okay, so the big question is, chat, there's 152 of you, there's only about 255 locations. We've checked more than half of them. Where is the hookshot? Come on, give me your guesses. Who's watching this, and what are your guesses? Where is the hookshot? Wait, what? It was just found? Did I just look away and did I miss the wrong runner? Hey, say that as Slumberjack finds it. I've been looking at him for the last little while, and the moment I look away, he finds it. That's my luck, just like the runner's luck. Okay, so what you're saying is that Slumberjack would be guaranteed go mode right now had he found that Ice Rod. Oh no, Slumberjack. Slumberjack just went from go mode, potentially like front runner of our restreamed runners, to like guaranteed front runner to we have no idea when he's gonna finish. That sucks. That feels bad for Slumberjack. Windfox does not have Ice Rod. Did Windfox do the same thing that Slumberjack did? Windfox? Don't do it! We've just been discussing how this is not a good idea this seed. Please don't do it. Please, please, please don't do it. Come on, we were just talking about it. Okay, hold on. Windfox does have the potential to go back in immediately after finishing this. So there is still a saving grace. Windfox going for the spooky glitch, gets it. Renner gets the boot chest of hookshot and moves on. Deep Fried, meanwhile, in desert. What have we got going on here? Windfox going with that sword. Woodfox is our only runner still on Master Sword. I'm gonna make this fight a little bit harder than everybody else's. There it is. Argus's small eyes are down, and Bo should be able to complete this particular task. We get the big key on Renderer's side of Turtle Rock. Meanwhile, Windfox is picking up the crystal. So Slumberjack is going to pick up this Skull Woods Swamp Palace crystal. The question is, what does Slumberjack do after that? Unfortunately, we know what he should do, but we don't know what he's going to do. Windfox does go back in, does decide, I am not leaving these few items on left side Skullwoods. I have Skullwoods on the brain. That is like 3 times, and they're 3 different dungeons. Does not leave the items on left side Mire. And there's the Ice Rod. Immediately mirrors. Finds the last item. Slumberjack doing the diver down strat, not gonna help him. You need to go back to Mire. I'm wondering, can I telepathy this strategy back to Slumberjack? Oh boy. Just a reminder, we are restreaming 4 runners, but we do have 35 total runners in this race. At the end of the first runner's finish, we will announce any other finishes that may or may not have happened prior. What else is going on here? Slumberjack finds silver arrows! Oh, no. Like, Slumberjack... Oh, that's just gotta feel bad. Like... Easily front runner here of our restream runners, if only the Ice Rod had been found. It's a rough decision there for Jack. Jack's got to go back to Mire to find it. Oh no, Deep Fry's doing the same thing! Deep Fry has also left Ice Rod behind on left side Mire. Okay, 3rd runner time. Come on, everybody. Will Deep Fry go back for Ice Rod? This is the 3rd time we're seeing this. Oh man. Oh man. It is right. It's... I agree. Like, Chad's talking about it. Like, this is... If you have Big Key, you have the route. It's definitely a good decision just to go see if you find what you need on the way to Vidi. It's not a bad decision. There's no negativity that I'm putting towards this play. It's just a little bit funny watching these runners do it and just praying that they go back for that Ice Rod. Will Deep Fry turn around? Deep Fry turns around. Deep Fried goes back in. Deep Fried's going to get that ice rod. So the big question now is just when does Render figure out that he's made a mistake? And to be clear, I'm talking about this just because it's an unfortunate decision. It is a gamble. It is a fair gamble. There were 2 items left on the side, on that side. The odds of one of those 2... If I had the wrong name, I apologize. Sorry, Jack. I said Render. You know, it's not any negative implication to Jack's decision. Jack made a gamble. Jack made a gamble that could have turned out beautifully if one of those only 2 locations just had nothing. I'm just watching chat and talking, so it's easy to make a little bit of a slip with the names. Yes, Render is in go mode. Render has everything he needs. So actually, I guess as a point at an hour and 20 minutes, Render is in go mode. Man. Jack's going for Pyramid Fairy. Meanwhile, Render is fighting Trinex. There we go. Render is on phase 2 of Trinex. Meanwhile, Windfox is on phase 1 of Cold Stare of, I guess, phase 2 now. Trinex is down on Render's side. The bomb is dropped on Slumberjack's side. And Windfox is looking for that blue potion. Meanwhile, Deep Fried is running on the overworld. We just got Cape on Render's side, apparently. Well, that's a place for Cape on Trinex. Okay, Windfox down Cold Stare. Slumberjack going the wrong way. Not sure where he's running, but it's not right. Okay, so Render running over to Swamp Palace. This makes a lot of sense. Gonna finish up the last dungeon. Both Windfox and Deep Fried on Death Mountain. Deep Fried in Turtle Rock. Windfox, I assume, is heading over there based on what's left. There you go. Render heading into the last crystal dungeon on screen. First restreamed runner entering dungeon number 7. Crystal dungeon number 7. Slumberjack picks up Gold Shield. Not going to be particularly helpful. Both Windfox and Deep Fried in Turtle Rock, going for their 6th crystal. Slumberjack still looking for that ice rod. To the question in chat, Hera Basement is nothing. It is, we've determined it's nothing based on the items that we found. It'll be the map or the compass. We almost had a runner check it, and they figured out that it was not worth it partway through. So we're just getting our runners continuing through all their dungeons. Render entering the boss fight here. Taking a hit from Argus. Unfortunately, Render did skip over the silver arrows there. Not too big a deal with tempered for the fight, though silvers would be helpful. Oh, you know what? That is the last crystal. So, you know, we have a little game that we play with ALTTPR. There are 22 chests in GT that can contain the big key to Ganon's Tower. Let me know in chat what number you think it is. You literally have a 1 in 22 chance. You don't have to be right. Just shout out a number. We'll see what happens. Anyone who's heard me commentate before, my guess is always 8. It is always 8. It has never been anything other than 8. Oh! Oh! Slumberjack's back in Liar! Yes! No! Not that way! I mean, Slumberjack may not have checked that. Anyways, big key. You know, 1 to 22, you have a few seconds left. Give me a shout. 1 to 22. All you gotta do is type a number between 1 and 22 in chat. That's all you have to do. It is really easy for you as a viewer. Just go over to that chat box and type in a number. You have to know nothing about this game. You literally can just have... It is purely random. There's no control over it. It is a 1 in 22 chance. So, you know nothing about this game, you happen to be watching this with us, I'm glad to have you. Just guess the number on 1 in 22. Meanwhile, we have Deep Fried and Windfox in the Trinex fight. Deep Fried has finished both heads. Windfox is about to finish the second head. Meanwhile, Render has already entered into GT. Slumberjack has picked up that ice rod. Woo! Slumberjack is in go mode, finally. I'm hoping one of those first 2 items was not a big key, because I would have missed it. But the fact that Renders keeps going means I'm assuming it's not. Oh yeah, we still have a small key available, so it must have been 2 smalls. Here we go, we're going to go right side. The big question is, after Compass Room, where does Render go? So far, we found 2 items. Three. 4 is powder. We finally found powder. That's 6. Do we mirror? We do mirror. We're going to go to left side from there. So we're at 6 items. We got 7 is a small key. 8 is the big key. It's my number. Okay, did anybody guess 8 with me? Electric Goo. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Wait, 9? Oh no, it was 9. It was 9. You're right. I skipped the torch. 9, correct. Did anybody guess 9? Vampenga. Good. Congrats. I missed. I forgot to count the 1. Congratulations. You are the winner. You are getting a shout out, and that's what you get for winning. I hope I didn't mispronounce your name. I forgot to count torch. So, I was off by 1, not you. As to a comment while I was counting and trying not to miscount, which I did anyway, as to whether Jack will always check left side of Meyer, honestly, it's a gamble that Jack chose. It's a valid gamble. It is a good decision. Sometimes there were so few items, the odds that it was there was pretty low, and unfortunately Jack just got unlucky. But yes, Vamp got street cred. Yeah, Vamp can say they won. Unfortunately, that's all you win. You win imaginary bragging rights. But that's what you get for guessing in our chat. So the next time any of you are watching this race, feel free to jump into Twitch chat and let us know what number you think it is. Maybe next time you'll be right. Render climbing the tower. You could get street cred from winning or playing, says one of our viewers. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we are always open to new players, new people trying it out. Please do feel free to join the Discord and try out the game. There are a lot of players. There are experienced players. There are newer players. The experienced players many of them are very happy to answer questions. If you're trying to learn how to play and where to play and what to do, so please do join our Discord, join our community, and we literally have a chat room just for people learning how to play the game. To answer the question from somebody who's in chat, the Silvers were in Waterfall Cave, I believe, in Swamp Palace. Number of our runners ran right past them. As to somebody saying, I'm not opposed to the idea, but I need a 7-item handicap. Honestly, just, you can play the game. There's a lot of different ways to play, not just races. There's many different iterations of this game. Join the community, learn how to play. It's a fun thing to do. It can take up a bit of time, and you learn. Our experienced players are there to help you learn, and many of them are willing to, may even be willing to sit down with you and help you learn some of the minor important glitches and everything else. So, as I said, join the Discord, give us a shout. Meanwhile, we do have Render falling to Moldorm, unfortunately. There is a reason this boss is nicknamed Trolldorm. There it is. Moldorm is down. Trolldorm is done. Ah, there's the bomb for Render. You think there's a bomb on that item for Render? You should. I wonder what Slumberjack's gonna do. Yeah, there's a bit of a talk in the community. Deep Fried is entering GT while Slumberjack is heading over to the left side. Going to find that big key in a moment. There's a little bit of a talk in chat about various different things, different tournaments, different things that have been happening. It is a big community. Join and see what happens. So Render on Aga 2 now. Let's see. This is the second hand? Ooh, that was unfortunately a bad phase, or a bad second group. As you can see, a bunch of our more experienced players in chat already saying they're willing to help you. You want to learn this game, they're around. And feel free to message me directly as well. I'm Zesno, and I've been here throughout this race with you. So, meanwhile, Render finishing up that final round. Going to be heading over to the final fight with Ganon. Unfortunately, no silvers. Likely going to try to torch glitch. Gonna get it quick. Let's see what happens there. So we have Render finishing this one up. We've got Deep Fried going up the tower. Windfox is finishing up the gauntlet, and Slumberjack is literally one room behind Windfox. This is going to be close. Slumberjack might have been a little bit behind, but Slumberjack has definitely caught up to Windfox. Oh no! What just happened to Render? Oh, we got a fairy. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're surviving here. I looked away for 1 second and I went, oh no, I don't remember them having a fairy. Where did the fairy come from? It must have been one of the items. Giving everyone viewing a heart attack. Wow, okay. There it is. There it is. Looks like Render will be able to finish up phase 3 here. Last hit. I assume Torch Glitch is going to get used here because there's no silvers. There it is, Torch Glitch. Windfox trying to climb the tower here, getting the torches lit up on bottom right. Deep Fried a little bit behind them, and Slumberjack in between. Slumberjack entering the torch room while Render is trying to finish up these silverless hits. There is a very, very small time frame where Ganon is vulnerable without silver arrows. However, with a spin, you get a little bit more leeway. If you ever play Silverless Seed, I wish you luck with a hammer. Meanwhile, we got everybody else climbing the tower. Render finishing. Oh, that was a nice boots jump on Slumberjack's side. Not sure I've seen that. And there it is. Render finishes Ganon. First runner on Restream. There it is. Get your GGs in chat. Please give your GGs in chat to Render, who has completed the seed. There it is, Render, first on Restream, unfortunately 15th in the race. In 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 31 seconds. I'm just going to read out the runners' names, and I apologize if I misread them, or if I mispronounce them. But in order, we have Gamachu, Matcap, Mal Santholos, Shinmaru, Sheer, Obo, Lanabean, Cade, Rukawa, Reading, Secretly a Silver, Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna, Golfer Bolts, Vortex of Doom, and Signums in 1 through 14. I've seen some of these names in chat. Thank you for joining us after you running your race. GG's to all of you as well. Man, was this seed weird. We have talked about this. Many of you who are in chat may not have heard it. We felt like this was, if you were in a cave and you open a chest, you find bombs. I looked away because I had a whole bunch of names to read. I'm being told that Jack got a triple. Great for Jack. Windfox entering Ganon, Slumberjack about to enter Ganon, but yeah, no, Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna, yeah, exactly, bomb cave. Every time you entered a cave, people were just picking up bombs, and it was like, if you entered a cave, you were going to find bombs. Stop looking for items in caves, because there aren't any. As our runners are finishing up this Ganon fight, I want to say Professor Renderer came in 15th, but after that we have Animus United in 16th, Kizzer Crate in 17th, and the Benjamin in 18th. After that, running through an hour and 40 minutes. To be clear, first place was actually 1 hour and 10 minutes to Gamachu. Congratulations. That is about 28 minutes faster than we had on screen. That finish was very early compared to what we were watching. We do have Render joining us here in chat. GG, we do have 2 runners in the Ganon fight. If you could just give us 1 minute.
Okay.
And there's 2 arrows there for Slumberjack. There it is! Slumberjack's done! Ganon's blowing up. Get your GGs in chat. And yeah, to people talking in chat, Slumberjack skipped Ice Rod on left Meyer, and he would have been done like 20 minutes earlier, minimum. And Windfox is done as well. Get your G's in. Just get a whole bunch of GGs in chat. I just want to see a flood of GGs in chat. I only see like 4. Chat, there's 140 of you. Let's see some more. I heard that, Render. Windfox is joining us as well in chat. GG, and come on, chat. Again, 140 of you. I see like 6. Come on, more.
Oh man.
That was a
GG.
show.
Okay, Slumberjack is joining us as well, and we have Deep Fried entering Ganon. So I don't know if we want to let Deep Fried finish or if we want to have the conversation, but
let Deep Fried finish.
Yeah, let's all talk about. Let's all talk about it. Yeah.
Let's give it 2 seconds then. Deep Fried is on phase 1 with Tempered, so this should not take too long. I still don't think I saw enough GGs in chat, so when Deep Fried finishes, I hope to see more than that. And here we go. That's halfway through phase 3. Well done. So got the capo just in case. There it is. There's phase 3. Unfortunately, Deep Fried does not have silvers, just like Renderer did not. So we'll see the torch glitch into a bit of a slower phase 4. For the record, Render, the silvers were in Waterfall Waterfall in chest in Swamp Palace. You walked right past it.
I wasn't planning on getting it anyway.
It was Slumberjack and Windfox that finished really back to back. Actually, finished up. You know, on that note, I didn't even read that out. After 18th and Benjamin was Windfox in 19th, and 20th was Slumberjack, coming in 2nd and 3rd on Restream overall. I forgot to open up my race room. Yeah, for the record, Windfox and Slumberjack finished 3 seconds apart. Windfox winning by 3 seconds on Restream. That is a tight race. You both had silvers. What a finish.
Yeah, I saw that in the race room. Like, oh my heavens.
We're gonna discuss this in a second because I want Deep Fried to finish so that we can talk about this. And there it is. Deep Fried finishes. Deep Fried defeats Ganon. Deep Fried actually comes immediately after Slumberjack in the whole scheme of things. Does come 21st, so the 3 of you were 19, 20, 21. About 3 minutes behind. And get your GGs in chat. for Deep Fried, but also for everyone else, for Professor Render, for Deep Fried, for Slumberjack, and for Windfox. So the only thing I want to say, my first thing before we get everybody talking, Slumberjack, how do you feel? We're gonna have actually, you know what? Let me have Deep Fried join us because they've joined the Discord. There it is. Deep Fried has joined us in chat. My big first question, Slumberjack, how do you feel about Left Side Meyer?
Yeah. Imagine skipping only one thing in the entire game, and it's the one thing you need.
Here's the thing. You were at least 15 to 20 minutes ahead of everybody else on stream up until you skipped it.
Yep. Oh, I'm aware.
We were kind of going, as soon as somebody else found it, you could see chat going, oh no, Slumberjack's not going to get this for a while.
Yeah, right, because, like, at that point, watching me, like, I have written that off. It is going to be the very last thing I'm going to check, and sure enough, that happened. But you know what? It's the Speed Gaming Sunday Open. I'm here to create content for all of you. We're all here how to have a good time at my expense, right?
I guess so.
Render, you were actual first place runner on Restream. What do you think about it? Let's start with you. What do you think about the seed?
This actually wasn't bad. It's another one of those cases. It's one of those beat your last your go mode item is in Turtle Rock, and there's no way around. And it couldn't be anywhere else because it's 5 to 1. It's 5 items to 1 go mode item to 1 remaining. So it's like, I was like, well, as soon as Meyer comes up with both rods, which got a little kick out of me because that was like, oh, nice. I guess I'm totally heading up to Turtle Rock after this is done because there really isn't any other avenue. You have to go up there. The only thing that I guess it was a little bad was, I guess, the Thieves Town play, but like that's not I can't fault myself on it. It's 3 items inside Thieves Town. You might as well go in there when you have the opportunity, even if it didn't come up with nothing. Like it's totally understandable to go into Thieves Town with Green Pendant and with 3 items at the back. It's like, and it looks like everyone had done it as well, so I'm not like alone in this situation.
Windfox, you came in second on our restream. Any overall thoughts?
Go to Skull Woods early.
You know what? You're not the only one. Everyone skipped Skull Woods, I think.
Oh, yeah,
I was actually thinking about it part of the way through. I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking about it for a little bit, and I'm like, wow, no one has gone in there yet. It's unusual. Someone in 4 runners tends to do an early check, but nobody did it.
I did it like as soon as I entered the Dark World. Like I was the first one to do it as soon as I entered the Dark World for the first time.
Yeah, but somebody got a really... Which one of you got the really early Moon Pearl? One of you got it really super early, and I can't remember anymore.
I think that was me. I got an early Moon
I don't think so. It was on the right side of my screen. So I want to see it was Deep Fried or Windfox.
I got Moon Pearl right after I got Mitts, because I got the bottle up there and fluted right back to CAC to check it, and it was Moon Pearl, and I went, well, crap, where do I go now?
That sounds right. Deep Fried getting it. I thought it might have been. Deep Fried got it like a good bit before everybody else. What did you... So, Deep Fried, how'd you feel about getting it really early?
It's like, okay, cool. I've got Mitts, I've got Hammer, I've got Pearl. It's like 20 minutes in, I've got the whole game open. What the heck do I do? And I ended up making the Thieves play and just looping in all of South Dark World. And just... I'm regretting not going Independent Desert sooner.
Yeah, I got it pretty late, and I'm aware of it. I was like, okay, this Moon Pearl is definitely eluding me. I don't want to go up to Aga because it seems like the wrong move to me, like to make in this situation. I'd rather just wait on it. And lo and behold, that's what happens. I never killed Aga because there was no reason. I don't think there was any need to do it.
Not a single person did on Restream.
Yeah.
There's a question about for render in chat here, but I think you were the only person that did the bunny into Meyer shed.
Yeah, that's something that like I know because with the fact that like you have Mitz and Mirror early on, and Flute, Mitz, Mirror, Flute early on, it makes sense to do to go ahead and do Meyer's Shed early because you're doing it along the area where you're also doing Checkerboard Cave because there's that's one of the gotchas where the Moon Pearl is a legal spot if you have Mitz, Flutes, and Mirror. So I was like, okay, if Moon Pearl is there, then I'm good. It was there, but hey, I got a bow out of it, so I'm not complaining.
Oh yeah, the early bow. We were talking about that. That was a great advantage to have picked up early.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about it. It's like the best. It's a good scenario to have. Like if you have that knowledge in your mind, you pretty much are good to finish out the rest of the game. But yeah, it's like it's the little things, as I put in the chat. It's such little things.
Yep. No, it's definitely a whole bunch of things in order. Yeah, it was one of those we found that really interesting that ended up happening. We wondered if you would be able to turn it into something, and I guess in the end you did a little bit on stream here.
Right. Yeah. And I was like, and a little bit on the Turtle Rock hookshot thing. Like as soon as I read the top 2 times that was Gamachu and Matcap, I'm like, okay, there's no way it's pedestal. There's absolutely no way it's pedestal. Lo and behold, as I'm looking at the credits, it was an armor upgrade. But it was there was no way I was good. Yeah.
So there was some mind gaming going on there. You watched the finish times and believed that because of that, it couldn't be pet.
Well, yeah, I mean it's simple metagaming stuff. It's like there's my reasoning is like pretty clear. As soon as I got the go mode hookshot, it's like there's no way it could have been pet.
So I got a question for the rest of the runners then. Did anybody else watch the finish times, make any changes based on that, or did you just play your own strategy?
I stuck to my thing. Like, I knew that I had abandoned something in Mr. Meyer, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give the authentic experience and watch this trash fire. Just give that to everybody to enjoy, and I stuck to it. And I hope you all enjoyed it.
Yeah, for the record, here.
For the record, I stuck to my own ground. It's just that it was a matter of okay. I know my Turtle Rock. I know Turtle Rock has to be it. Like just. I have a feeling Turtle Rock has to be it because if again 5 items to one more item for go mode. It's like
imagine having your go mode. That would be great.
It's a numbers game.
So Render metagamed a little bit. Jack absolutely did not. Win Fox and Deep Fried. What did you guys think? Did you look at it at all?
I saw Gamma and Matcat finish. I was like, hookshot's somewhere really, really easy to find, but I'm just gonna keep playing just whatever for my game because it's Gamachu and.
Well, yeah, of course.
I mean, it's fair. Like Gamma and Matcap finished. Gamma finished 3 minutes before Matcap, and Matcap finished 10 minutes before the next person. So Gamma finished 13 minutes before 3rd place. So there's one kind of a gap there.
All I can say is I hovered Hookshot Cave, so...
Yeah, that was impressive. I looked away in that moment, and you got the book. We were really interested to see if that book would turn into something huge, because I was watching 4 screens at once, and I actually missed your hover. I apologize. But we definitely did talk about it afterwards, because I was wondering how you got onto that platform.
To be fair, that hook shot, like I knew the hook shot wouldn't have led to anywhere. Like, by logic, there was no if your hook shot being in Turtle Rock, it wouldn't have led to anything else. It simply wouldn't have led to anything else by logic. Just
the only thing that it changed in my routing was I didn't dive Hookless Swamp, where I was thinking to when it was like I've got a million things to do and I see a finisher and I'm like, all right, it's not Hookless Swamp, so let's just keep clearing as if not to do another gamble, because at that point I felt like I was I felt like I had a lot of like pockets of cleanup that I had to do.
I'm just kind of reviewing my notes. I got a quick question for Render. What was that Cold Stare kill with the ice not melting?
Oh,
because nobody answered that question in chat, and I actually don't know what that is.
Oh, so if you pause, if you do like a map or you press select to pause the game, near like around the last moment when the ice melts off, the ice dome stays on the screen, and there's no collision. I picked it up from Link to the Past Ken of all people. Like he did it by accident, and I'm like, okay, I want to know how exactly he got that situation, and it was like. I figured I'd pull it out. I never did it. I know it's a very kind of like a little. You lose time to it, but like because you're pausing like during the fight, but it's just something to do because it's just hey, it's the daily, and I did it again for old time's sake thanks to Avian Art. I just figured hey, for old time's sake, let's do it.
It looked interesting. It confused me because I'd never seen it. Did you say you learned it from Link to the Past, Ken?
Yeah, Ken did it. And then in his case, Ken had found it by complete accident.
I just have to laugh because Ken was actually in our 35-person race today, and Ken has finished this seed at 154.19 or 153.19. In between there, just quickly after Deep Fried, we have had Shock's finish, Joss finish. Noob Scooter finish, Link to the Past Ken finish, Surge finish, and Legendary Moon finish. So congratulations to all those players in order.
Yeah, and this is just like I knew about it from I learned about it like a year ago, I believe. Like he approached me and in DMs, and it was like, oh, check this out. I don't know what happened. I'm like, oh, that is interesting. I've never seen anything like this. I want to know what what causes it. So, and lo and behold, I figured out what causes it.
Yeah.
So
actually, I just noticed that is our final finisher. Everybody else who joined our game did not finish, or they've decided to forfeit. So I just want to jump in, and we've had out of our 35 entrants today, we did have 27 runners that finished. Congratulations to every single one of them that did complete. I just want to say that.
Other than that, I don't have anything else to say other than just thanks to Comms and Trackers for doing their thing. It was a good race, and it feels fun to just actually. I got come first in the daily. And 15th overall. That's a feat. In and of itself. So yeah, fun seed. Pretty not too bad. And with a little bit of a funny thing in the end, just how it ended up. But yeah, I personally have to go. But thanks thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'm out of here.
Any final comments? I know WinFox had to just go, and he wished everybody good luck and thanks for everything. Slumberjack and Deep Fried, was there anything you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, sure. Just a very quick. Hey, thanks for hanging out, watching us do this thingy, and of course, again, comms, trackers, all that jazz. But what makes this special is the people who want to watch and just enjoy palling around while we do some speed running. And just as a note, like if you like what you're watching, you don't have to like speed run it. This is fun to play just as a rando kind of thing. So very welcoming community. Just want to say thank you to everyone and have a good one.
I actually just went on a whole spiel about what you just said in the middle of this lead, because you were all following in each other's footsteps and there was nothing new going on. So it's funny. I actually just said all that.
Yeah, come play with us sometime. It's a good time.
Yeah, can't agree
Deep Fried?
more. Yeah, I'm fresh out of the mentor turn again. It's been great just having the whole community getting and very welcoming, very accepting, very willing to teach anybody. So if you are a newer runner, come on out. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of people willing to really show you the ropes.
Okay, beyond that, thank you to everybody who joined us. Thank you for everyone who listened. I have been Zethno. I have been your voice for this last little, for this entire run. I hope you had a good time with us. We do the weekly open race every Sunday, every single week. There are daily ALTTPR races every single day. Sorry. There are absolutely every single day races. I'm just trying to check if there was a race because I don't have it open anymore. We do have a current race still on Speed Gaming 2 that's a Mega Man race if you're interested. Nope, it is done. But we do have daily ALTTPR races Monday through Friday and plenty of other Speed Gaming races going on all the time. So do not forget to follow this channel, Speed Gaming 3, Speed Gaming 1, or Speed Gaming Main, Speed Gaming 2 through 6. And I'm being told that there is a spoiler qualification for the SGL ALTTPR streaming at 3:15 EDT tomorrow. Like this morning, like 6 hours from now. So if you have an interest and you are in a time zone where that is reasonable, or you're just interested in watching that, feel free to join in. There will be some fun games and fun things going on. Otherwise, there are some more games all starting at 9:15. We got Zelda 1. A Zelda 1 tournament race at 9. There's a 9:15 SG Live Final Fantasy race. There's a 9:30 Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly race. And there's a 9:30 Odyssey Bingo. So there's a lot going on still later tonight. Do keep an eye on, as I said, Speed Gaming 3, Speed Gaming 4, and Speed Gaming 2 all have races coming on in the next 2 hours. So go follow all those and keep an eye out on them. Otherwise, I hope you've had a good time here with us. I am Zethno, and I hope to see you next time.